What's up, everybody? Isaac Galloway finally back after like a month. So as you see in the title here, it's where I finally earned my achievement for my 10-peat. So this is going to be 10 straight fights with 10 straight wins, even if they are a bit shaky. So far no damage done. Really not a big fan of the Vega fight. I'm really bad against Vega in general with just about any character I try to use. All those wall dives just seem to get me every single time. Got to work on figuring out how to fight against those properly. But right now I'm pretty stuck in the corner, but I managed to get myself into the corner, trading positions with him. And here he just throws out his Ultra 2. Don't know what I was trying to hit him with there, but he definitely got me taking the first round. So going into the second round, I have a pretty sizable meter lead. Almost to full super, so let's see if I can do anything with that. So starts off with a wall dive that I block. Pretty sure I can focus attack those. I just never remember to do it. I always just have a mind blank pretty much every time I try to fight Vega. Not the optimal combo I was going for. Should have been a crouching fierce into a drill, but that worked. And I should, oh never mind, definitely needed to save that super for the next round. Where I just closed this one out with a throw. So that was a pretty convincing lead. I got him stuck in that corner. Didn't really let him do anything from there. So final round, I go on with a full super. I'm pretty sure I could do the EX soul throw on that particular throw, that particular wall dive that he just did. Catch him with the air-to-air just to get thrown as soon as we get back onto the ground. Hits me with the overhead, and then I return his throw. Went for the close standing medium kick to try to bait out any lows that he might have had. Instead, he just did his EX Scarlet Tear, I believe is what that move is called. Go for the Ultra. I saw that he was starting to jump as soon as right after I did that. So that's a nice thing about Rose's Ultra. It gives you just a couple seconds where you can just see what's going on. He did not get me with his random Ultra this time. I blocked it and countered it properly. But yeah, like I was saying, her Ultra works really well. You can, after you use it, you can see, you can react to what it is your opponent's doing. If they've started to jump, then you can just start mashing out your EX Soul Throw. You can slide under something if you think there's something to slide under coming up. This gives you a lot of time to react to whatever it is that they're doing. Start this off with a little 3-hit combo. Properly countered his Hadoken. It's a pretty convincing round right now. He uses his demon just to get out of the corner. Or maybe he thought it was going to hit me. I guess I really don't know. Got him back in the corner. Still got a pretty convincing lead here. He starts pestering me with those fireballs, and he managed to hit me with the EX. Got a pretty good meter lead here. 2.5 meters already, and then I close it out with the EX drill because he started to do that roundhouse as soon as I activated it. Going into round 2, I got about 1.5 bars. He's just under 1 bar, so we're pretty much even. He gets himself a little bit of space to work with here, and I just walk into a couple fireballs. So far this round is, for the most part, going in his favor, but Koopa doesn't have a lot of health, so after just a couple little combos, I managed to bring my life back to bring his life down below mine, and I got him trapped in the corner again. So he's just gonna sit here and throw some fireballs. Try for a desperate Tatsu, which I just counter with an anti-air. Here he goes with just another random demon. He was too far for me to hit him. I think I was going for just a regular drill, which would have hit him. He's absorbing all those fireballs. Basically just free meter for me at this point. Missed that one. I could have definitely done a soul throw when he did his demon flip there. But I've got pretty much the whole screen to work with. Full super, a life lead. He had to do something reckless, try to get himself in, and got himself anti-aired for it. So third fight we're going into, not sure who we're fighting here. Let's see. Poison. Alright, so like I said before, still haven't really fought a lot of poisons. Just not a character that I seem to run into too much. I know that she can do her EX, whatever that move is, where she jumps up on your shoulders, pretty much on reaction to me doing a fireball. Yeah, that move there, she can just use to counter any one of my fireballs at any time. I really need to get better at responding to focus attacks. For one, I don't use hardly any focus attacks, and I also don't respond well to other people's focus attacks. I really need to get that under control. But that first round I took pretty convincingly. Kept a little over half-life. Starts off burning her only meter on a EX fireball. I'm not sure if I agree with that decision on her part, but works well for me either way. And then she just getting a good block pressure here, just keeping me pinned down. Just do a random EX drill there. Didn't really have anything in mind that I was going to catch, but just kind of hoping that I could get it. That was in reaction to her fireball. Pretty much any character's fireball you're able to react with an EX drill, which I thought I had at that where I just got hit there. Didn't realize I didn't have any EX bars. So just gonna activate my Ultra and really just use this to pressure her. She can't do a whole lot against this at this point, except for just take the chip damage. So she comes in for a jump in, and I respond with my Crouching Fierce, thus finishing out that win. It's 3 down, 7 more to go. Next up, we have, let's see. Been a while since I actually recorded these fights, so bear with me on this. But going up against Yang here. I know Yang is all about trying to stay in my face, and I'm going to want to try to keep him out, maybe about mid-screen range, if not further away. Catch him trying to throw out some kind of normal there, not sure what it was, but I threw him out of it. Gets a little bread and butter combo, knocks me all the way back. But I pretty much knew he was going to go to try to keep his pressure going, so that's why I just threw out an EX drill, kind of stop his momentum. Toss him down and put out my Soul Satellite. Doing a pretty good job of just catching and pressing buttons here. I was going for Crouching Fierce into drill, and instead I put the drill motion in first and then the punch, and ended up just getting a fireball. Still ended up working, but definitely not what I was going for there. First round, we're starting off pretty much even right now. I've burned all of my meter at this point, but I have a small life lead to show for it. And once again, just threw out another EX drill. Didn't really know what I was aiming for, but at this point I got him trapped in the corner till he does his EX run to get out. Got a sweep down, so throw out my Ultra again. That I was expecting to hit with the focus attack first before either of those orbs hit. Even a level 3 focus can be blocked if it's in the middle of block stun, which is what happened there. Throw him into the corner and just wait for him to try to do something crazy, because at this point, like, I'm in no hurry whenever I'm playing Street Fighter. I will sit in the corner and just throw out some fireballs all day, just hang out if I think you can react to them. If I'm winning, I'm gonna sit back until I can win. He's got to come into me. As you saw, he just ended up running into a fireball because of that. So that's the end of the 4th match. Round 5 here. Who is the next victim? Cody. Cody, I've got alright knowledge against. I know that his criminal uppers I can respond to with Rose's crouching medium punch into drill. If I block them. Maybe I can't. Maybe there's only certain ones that I can counter that way. At this point, he's got me trapped in the corner till I slide underneath of his jump in and throw him down in front of me and activate my Ultra 2. He caught me trying to go for a slide there. I do tend to get pretty predictable with slides, as you've probably noticed. He ended up hitting me with his EX Zonk. He still got me in the corner, but I have a small life lead at this point until I whiff that jump in, and he ends up throwing me to get a little bit of damage, putting him ahead. Going for the slide and then throw, and hit him with another throw. He's not quite dead yet, so I back up for just to think that I'm not going to do anything, and then I come in with a drill with getting that chip damage in. Round 2, he's got a good meter lead on me. He's a little over a bar ahead of me. I used my only bar to get that EX drill, but it worked out for me. I've got him, got some pretty good pressure on him, got him pretty much backed into the corner at this point. He missed his combo. That probably was a good guard crush or mental crush on him. Let's back up and throw out my orbs. See what he's gonna do against them from here. Pretty much all he can do is throw rocks at me, maybe do his EX ruffian kick. Pretty sure that would go underneath of it or through it, but I end up just pressuring him and taking that round as well. That's the halfway mark here of my TENPEAT, so let's see who we've got for the 6th victim here. Dekap. So Dekap, I always try to hang back as far as possible against her. She's a huge rushdown character, and most of her methods to get in quick is that slide. That's how she usually gets in from max distance. So if I just hang back and prepare to react to that slide, that's why I picked Ultra 1 in this fight, because I can use that on reaction to any full screen slides. A lot of Dekap like to throw out most Dekap have Ultra 1, and they like to just throw it out randomly, which with Ultra 1 I can just mash that out and mash my Ultra out and catch her with it. And as you see, caught a slide. I just kept backing up, knew she would just freak out and have to come in at me. Got her with Ultra 1 and take the first round. Going to the second round, I've got about one more meter over her. And let's see what we can do with it. I just throw out an EX drill there. I really thought she was going to go for either a slide or one of her jumping versions of her slide. I don't know what that move is called, honestly. But she ended up just backing up and made my first move whiff. Regardless, I've got her pretty pinned down. Pretty sure she hits. Yeah, she hit me with that. I was going for a throw. Still have a pretty good life lead. She's going to have to do some kind of crazy mix-ups, which she ends up getting that first combo, and then she drops the second one jumping backwards. And this was just a Hail Mary Ultra. That was not the right idea for me to do. I should have jumped as well whenever I saw her coming in with that, but just did not react to it in time. So final round here. Got 3 meters. I'm almost to a full super here, and she only has 1. Got this match just where I want it till she slides in without me reacting to it. But I did want to be far away like that, and I should have done a crouching medium punch after that into my drill, not the 2 crouching light punches. And that's gonna almost seal out the round. I don't know why every time I hit somebody with the combo into super, I always taunt them. Just makes them want to come in at you more. You'll see me anytime on my videos that I get my super combo like that, I immediately taunt. But that's the end of round 6. Going into round 7 here. Who do we have? Seth. So I know how to fight Seth. I know he's pretty much a 50-50 character. All his mix-ups are, all of his attacks pretty much are mix-ups. And it doesn't help, this is the, can't tell my resolution here, but it looks like the 26th best Seth at the time of recording this. So this guy knows what he's doing with Seth. He plays Seth, but he did drop that combo there. But reacts to my move with a EX Shoryuken. And then that Ultra, I don't think you can punish that Ultra at all with anybody. I'm not entirely sure because I don't play Seth. At least not on block, because it just pushes you all the way out from him. I could be wrong. Like I said, I don't play Seth. And at this point, I'm willing to let him just keep playing his little fireball game. Not sure why I went in as much as I did. But got him with a throw, and then the EX spiral. Caught him pushing buttons. Not sure what he was going for. But he had to press something because he was pretty much dead at that point. That was a horrible mistake on my part. That was supposed to be a crouching fierce into spiral. Not sure how I managed to get an EX soul throw out of it, but I did. Pretty much just made me crack there. He's pretty close to stun. Oh, he did get the stun there off of that move into his focus attack. And then he wastes his whole super. I do not agree with that choice of his at all. I do not know why he felt the need to go into super. Because now he has absolutely no meter to go into this final round. And I had almost no health that he had to deal anyways. But hey, it's his meter that he wasted. Tried to catch me pressing a button against his focus attack, but I held tight. Throws me back behind him. See him coming in for his dive kick, so go for the soul spiral. I also could have used the EX soul throw, which probably would have done more damage, but I don't know how much invincibility it has on it. So he's got me pretty well pinned in the corner until he goes for the wall jump at me. At that point, those are pretty easy to react to because it takes twice as much time for them to jump. And back up for a step, and then just go on with the EX soul drill. Even if he blocked it, which I think he did, I still get him with the chip damage. Yep, he did block that. So there really wasn't much he could have done. If he had done an EX Shoryuken, that would have stopped me. Anything with invincibility really would have taken me out. Or if he just jumped, just an empty jump, could have taken me out as well. So round 7, I believe. Yeah, this is round 7. It's against Adon here. Adon's another person I like to use Ultra 1 for. You can use it to punish his Jaguar kicks and his Jaguar tooth. Really, any of his special moves can be punished with the with Ultra 1. Threw out a fireball and then just dash forward because I saw he was focusing them, so just dash forward and hit him with a second hit. Thought he was going to land on top of that Soul Spark there, but I was mistaken. I've got a pretty good life lead though, which is a good thing to have against Adon because he's pretty hard to get in on for me. Sitting back on my life lead, just holding down back. He knows that, which is why he went for the overhead there. I think he thought I was gonna stop blocking low after that, which is why I went for the low. He almost turned that whole round around, but he was jumping too much, and I hit him with an EX soul throw. Round 2, we're pretty much even on meter. He's almost to his second meter. I just got my second one. Hits me with a Jaguar tooth for an air-to-air. Crosses up behind me with his EX Jaguar tooth and then gets me with the Rising Jaguar. Got him cornered though. He's probably going to do an EX or a Jaguar tooth to get out here soon. At this point, just backing up. I got a life lead. At some point here, he's just going to throw out a Jaguar tooth. It's pretty much inevitable. Every Adon does when they're losing. Didn't react to it on time though. But this time, saw it coming. Caught him with the Illusion Spark, or whatever the hell that Ultra is called. Pretty sure I can get any one of his Jaguar tooths with that, except for maybe the light one. I think the light one, if I'm full screen away, won't hit. Anywhere else, if I'm any bit closer to him, I will hit him with it. Going into round 9 here. Who do we have? DJ. Don't really know too much about DJ. Nobody really plays him. It's really not good because while he's not a great character, just not having much matchup practice against him makes him difficult to fight against. I know he has that quick jump. It's not a good idea to jump at him because his slide is a great anti-air. He's got several other things, if I'm not mistaken, that work well for anti-airs. But at this point, just going to keep him in the corner. I know he's a charge character, so he's just going to sit back there in the corner. Didn't think he was going to do anything that crazy. And just close it out with a regular medium punch into drill. Going to the next round, almost completely identical on meter here. He goes in for that slide. I definitely could have punished that slide, but I just missed it. But I've pretty much evened it back up here with that throw. Both pretty defensive players, as you can see. He's just holding down back, but I don't think he's used to people just willing to sit back and hold down back like he is. So that's why he went for his jump in, and he went for another one. Caught me with his slide that time. Most of his slides throughout this fight have been blocked, so I don't know why he still goes for them when that's the only one he's hit me with. Keep him down though. He goes for the ultra again. That's the first time I missed my punish on it. I was going for a crouching medium punch, but I don't think it has the range for it. I don't know if I can do anything besides sweep against that. Thought he was going to press a button, try to get cute and hit me with something, but I was wrong. So use the EX Soul Spark and catch him just throwing out a regular Sonic Boom, whatever his are called. Last fight here in my TENPEAT. Let's see who we got. Chun-li, alright. Chun-li does pretty good job of mixing me up with just her, she has, I don't know what these moves are called at all. She has the move where she flips over you and hits you from the other side, and then she has the one where she just hits you in front. I hold down back a lot, so the one that hits me from front hits me a lot because I'm just holding down, not blocking high, and the other one hits me a lot because I'm just not expecting her to flip over me like that all the time. Pretty sure she could have hit me with ultra there. I don't know for sure. There might be some nuances behind that move. Once again, that Soul Satellite does me well. It lets me see that she was jumping as I was throwing that move out, and so I was pretty easily able to react with a Soul Throw and pick her out of the sky. Hit me with that move I was telling you about. EX version knocks me to the ground, but I end up throwing her right afterwards, taking round 1. Going to round 2, we're both pretty much exactly at 1 meter here. She goes for another one of her, I think it's called a Hosenka. I'm not sure, but she hits me, goes for that move. Gets me with a sweep, and then just comes in again with a fireball, gets me with another sweep. But then I respond with my EX drill, using the invincibility on that. I've got a small life lead here, not a whole lot. This throw should make it a lot more substantial. Hit her with a cross up. Do not end up getting the combo though. She gets me with a sweep. She's got me pretty well pinned down in the corner here. Hits me with her overhead again. She's doing a really good job of bringing this back. Throws me. At this point I should have activated my ultra while I was back there in the corner, and she was all the way away. There wasn't a whole lot she could do against that. So we go into the final round here. She's almost got her 3rd meter. I've just now got my 2nd. Just a lot of jumping here in the beginning of this round. Catch her with a air-to-air fierce, and then I get a throw her back into the corner, then sweep her again. Pretty much got this round under control. She's pretty well stuck in the corner. Go for the cross up, but she sees it coming, and so I miss. I didn't see what a lot of people do against Rose. You can block just about everything that I throw out with her because she has no overheads. She has her jumping light kick that can act as an instant overhead, but that's about it. So throw out my ultra. I'm pretty sure she's sweeping though and will catch me. Most of the time, whenever you get hit when you have that ultra out, you lose both orbs. Not sure why I didn't there. But there you have it, guys. That was my TENPEAT. Only been playing this game for like 5 years, so nice to finally have that achievement. See ya.